Hello everyone. Looking through the review queue earlier on, I discovered a couple of maps that I wanted to highlight. We're going to start with The Push, which is an alpha version of this author's first custom geo map. And the reason I wanted to highlight this one is that it was the even though it's incomplete, it immediately caught my attention. It's something I would have expected to see a lot more of than I have, surprisingly, and I thought it did a pretty good job with that. There's a lot that I would change and add. There's a lot of that a lot of you would say, I wish there was more of this, less of that, whatever. But this absolutely has promise. I've subscribed because I want to see where this one goes. Here's the author profile. This is gelobledo. He's got it played for a day, got 100,000 snap points. I'm going to try out a few of these maps later on. I definitely get off my train. Absolutely has my attention. The only downside being that that's apparently not his custom geo map, which makes me sad because I don't know how you could do a train-based one without custom geo. But in fact, that's inspiring me to try my own hand at that. But all the same, this map shows enough promise that I really want to dive back into that one and give it a shot. I will say when I loaded into it before, I was like, wow, it loads fast. I was lazy and alt tabbed out, so there might be something here I didn't see in terms of introductions. So let's see how this goes. The last 5% there. Go. Interesting that it's a... I don't know why I'm starting here as opposed to here, but as you can see immediately, I love those cannons. I've seen AA cannons done before. Cool. Let's see these things fire again. I love it. I can go over here and get ammo. So this is something that I actually tried to rig up. This like sort of defense tower kind of situation. I'm not sure why I get that those are our AA guns that the demons have, because later on it's going to say take those out. I don't know why I'm on this end of that. It's cool looking. I get to see them. That's probably why I'm on this end of that. Maybe they took over a facility. I'm not entirely sure what the story would be here. If it were me, I would have put the upgraded assault rifle here. It's just got a very good thump to it, and it really works at a distance very well, as you might expect. This, I will say, this setup, I love the scale of this. Obviously, it needs some tweaking, but I love the scale of this. It's got a very, like, Gears of War, everything's gray and brown look to it that I know a lot of people hate, and understandably, I've got my own gripes with it sometimes too, but given that's not what Doom is usually about, I actually like it here. I actually like the sort of simplicity and the, makes me think of Killzone and things like that. So now I gotta go down there. This little, like, place where I'm at, let's get some ammo from these boxes first. I want ammo, there we go. This little place I'm at up here, as you'll see, definitely needs some love in terms of being touched up. Like, that's askew. It's minor. It's an easy fix. But mainly just, like, you'll see I drop down, which is neat, but it's just sort of chilling there. Oh, I didn't see that. This is new. That's new. He just added those. This guy's still working on this. That's awesome. I don't think I've ever played a map, and then look at that. I have got some tricks I can show off about how you might do some more with that, but that was not in this when I played this. That was just last night. So kudos, keep an eye on this one. The map maker is clearly doing some work as ooh. Interesting collection of weapons here too. But this is simple, the colors all match, which isn't necessarily a good thing, but in this case, I think it is. Again, some love put to custom geo. Definitely room for a lot more in the way of set dressing, but this is absolutely a good start. Some attention to detail makes me think, like having these little bars holding this giant gate here, makes me think that the finished product will have a good bit of that. At least that is my hope. Small little things here, which I'm not pointing out to critique so much as for the editor himself, because I hope he watches. Lower those with a Z. Or, you know, just snap to the floor. So now I've got to go in here. Okay. Oh, I hadn't even noticed that. Those might not have been there yesterday either. I think he's still adding more stuff. Yeah, I don't think that was here. Might have been. I remember this fight being a bit kind of tedious. But maybe he's already fixed that. Who knows? And maybe it's that's an opinion thing anyway. I think in this case. Yeah. So these guys show up. I don't know what this room is supposed to be, but it's said to go turn off the AA guns. Again, I'm not sure. I guess the demons have stolen control of what I would assume are our AA guns. See, as this fight's going on, I said to kill Mr. Boss Mancubus here. I don't really have a health bar or anything, which, given the way this author's designed a lot of this, makes me think that maybe he wants it to be very sort of gritty, immersive, so you don't get that extra intel. If that makes any sense. Ooh, God. I'll give you some of that back. I'm not sure if that's what's going on here or not, but it's always a possibility. Bam. Still using, I shouldn't say still, but currently using just some like random props that drop. If you're going for something immersive like this, I'd love for there to be always a reason why a drop is somewhere. Whether it's something attached to the wall that says like, you know, health station or something like that, or it's a kit that I can carry around and restock and use at will, which is a lot hard to rig up, but it can be worthwhile. I did that in the Belly of the Beast, my latest in the Derelict series. But it just makes a bit more sense than just like, I guess I'm fighting in this room and then shit's happening back here that I can pick up. Cool. This room, I am certain is not finished. It's just sort of a flat little expanse. I'm curious to see how he fleshes out this arena. The other side room here is fleshed out a bit more, but again, it's still, I would say, in development as well. I think these are just, I can't tell if he's spawning them when I show up there, given that they're not coming into the other room. I'm pretty sure these are set to ambush, which is interesting. Not interesting, not like in a bad way, but I feel like it sounds like I'm saying something about it. Just noteworthy. So I'm in here, and I press this button, and then I did the other thing, and Mr. General Soldier, Captain Man, Pilot Guy. Oh, this is awesome. I'm just telling you, this is awesome. This moment here, I was like, man, I've never thought of doing that, and whenever a map does that, is when I feel like this is getting a vote, or this is good, or at least it's getting a mention. Check it out. So drop pods incoming, bam. Drops down cacodemons like Zerg style and has them explode. I'm assuming, in case you're wondering, like, how did he do that? I'm guessing that he used a launch pad up there. Oh god, this is the upgraded one, I forgot. Give me your stuff. Use a launch pad. That is a lot of dudes. I'm just going to fight you first, so I can grenade them all when they get close. Okay. But that was just clever. It's immersive. Like, I walk out, and it's very cinematic. There's a couple things you could add, like more sound effects when they're coming in or something. You can't use a 3D at this range. You'd have to use a 2D speaker, I mean. So get inside. We'll secure the area out here. I think this is about to end, unless he added stuff. Like I said, those were not there before. He may have 90% of those were there at least. He may have just added stuff, but this is where it ended last time. So again, short, sweet, not finished. It's not listed as being finished for the record. But this absolutely caught my attention. I am looking forward to the oh, there was a button here last time that said, hey, this is, oh, okay, here it goes. It was a, so alpha version, more to come. Subscribe to see the next version uploaded. No vote necessary, but if liked, give an upvote. Very rough, unfinished version. Final will have a lot more. I do hope so. But even then, like, already caught my attention there. Just a few small little things. I liked the aesthetic. I liked feeling like I was defending. Just different from the usual Doom experience. Not running around and fast. So some people, it's not for everybody, absolutely. But I thought it was neat. I liked the aesthetic. There's more that can be done in terms of set dressing, but it's a great base. And just some of the not the prop work, but some of those clever tricks and set pieces, like those AA guns firing. Again, I don't understand the full logic of why they have our AA guns, but I mean, I guess they just went and controlled it, so I guess that's all I need to know. I guess I do understand the full logic. It's just unusual for the Doom lore for them just to walk in and be like, these are our guns now, but that doesn't matter. And the drop pods, just, this is cool. You're not going to see anything more than I just saw here if you play it. but I would go subscribe to this map and see what comes next. And if he updates it, if he makes any big updates, I will definitely do another review of this one. I hope you guys enjoyed this as much as I did. And whether or not anything comes of this map, I just want to appreciate whenever a designer shows up, puts effort and thought and creativity to make something at least a little bit new in SnapMap. I think that deserves recognition. So just passing that on. I wish I could remember who made this again. This was, again, author profile, gelobledo. It's got an interesting, not like interesting, I like it, armor set there, by the way. I hope we see more from them. I want to see this really evolve and graduate into what it can become. And he's got plenty of resources left to work with here. So we will see what happens. I like this tag. Not bad. Good map. Awesome map. Anyway. So yeah, that is that. I've obviously already subscribed and upvoted, so check it out. I hope you had as much fun with this as I did. Take care.